Brahma bhuna lokaha punaravartino Arjuna Mamupetyatu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery where repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. 8 chapters, 16 shloka. So there is so much excitement to go to some other planet. This much people have understood. Even scientists are saying that this planet will not be inhabitable within 100 years. We have to get out of this place. They also want to get out. And people are very excited. Suppose we can put one man on Mars. Imagine what kind of news it will be. The company which is making all the spacecraft, everything, they say we don't require any money. Because we know by advertisement we'll get enough money. Because the kind of excitement it will generate. People are ready to see that instance when aircraft is going and landing on Mars. Just like your cricket, how they make money. They make money by this television rights only. Lakhs of crores. So we can make lakhs of crores. We don't need any money. No any funding. We can generate all the resource. By advertisement only. So much excitement. And Krishna is saying, Brahma bhuvana loka, wherever you go, punaravartino Arjuna. You have to again take birth. Even you go to Mars, you have to become old and you have to die. So what is the use? People don't have intelligence. Therefore, Kali-yuga people are fools. The intelligence is very, very narrow, very limited intelligence. They think they are very intelligent. It's not that we are intelligent. We're just repeating what Krishna says in Gita. Topmost intelligence. Krishna is giving us intelligence. When they ask Srila Prabhupada, why you come to America? Prabhupada said, I come to make you intelligent. It's not he's just speaking. Actually, he's very intelligent. At the time Prabhupada was in India, there was the time there was great excitement, 1950s, 60s, about going to moon, And which is the year? America, they said that they went to moon. Which is the year? Anybody knows the moon landing year? 69. Okay. The ISKCON has already started that time. And Prabhupada, before that also, when Prabhupada was in India, the first book Prabhupada wrote was very interesting. The book title is, anybody knows the first book Prabhupada wrote? And whom he is dedicated. Every book he has dedicated to somebody. Krishna book he dedicated to his father, who was a pure devotee of Krishna. Okay. Some book he dedicated to his spiritual master. But that book is dedicated to the scientist. And what is the book? Easy Journey to Other Planet. Why you are taking so much trouble? Because so many people died also in the beginning when they made that artificial launch facilities on Earth. Many people died on the rockets. Correct? First many attempts of failure also. So Prabhupada saw them struggling like that. He wrote a book, Easy Journey to Other Planet. You read that book is written very differently. Prabhupada is reading for the scientists to read. That book is not using normal terms. Using material word, anti-material word. That their kind of terminology is trying to communicate to them. So in fact, Prabhupada says very funny incident. It's a one man came to him after reading his book. Swamiji, so you're telling we can very easily go to any planet we want? Prabhupada said, yes, you can go. But you go, means you're not coming back. No, that I don't want. Prabhupada said, yes. He doesn't like to go to some planet and stay there. He wants to go and come back. And why he wants to come back? Because he can go into the whole society. Like Neil Armstrong, he went all around the world. All countries invited him, And with a big chest, he can show. See, I went. He doesn't want to go. He just actually wants some name in the society. So this is a reality. If you really want to go, follow that book. Because you can go with the body to stay in that planet. You want to go to Brahma's planet, it is some 40,000 light years away. Even pole star, they can calculate. They're very, very far. You can calculate how many 100,000 light years this place is far. How will you reach first? Okay. And number two, even if you reach alive, Even if because they say there is some cosmic radiation, this, that, the problem is difficult to solve. Even if suppose overcome all the problem, reach another planet, you cannot live. The condition of life are different everywhere. Vibhuti bhinnam. Everywhere, Brahma Samhita says the design is different. There are different atmospheric conditions, there are different airs. Their mistake is first, they think life means the body. And therefore, body, their life means body. No soul, they have no concept. Once you understand we are not body, we are spirit, soul, we can understand the Vedic concept, soul is sarvagataha. Soul can go anywhere. Because soul is not the body. They think life means body. Life doesn't mean soul. This is the fundamental mistake that way. And therefore, if they want to study life somewhere, why did they say there is no life on moon? They said there is no water on moon. There is no water in Mars. Now they agree, water is there both the places. Correct? They thought Big Bang announcement NASA wants to make today. What is the announcement? There is water on moon. There is water on Mars. Prabhupada says that Pancha Dhatus are everywhere. Earth, water, fire. He said long time ago. So anyway, so even if you go, why don't you go in a body suitable for that atmosphere? You will find it just like even moon you go. Suppose you want to make a settlement on moon, the nearest thing, they say it's the nearest thing we can go. Okay, fine. You go there, but the temperature is minus 200 degree, plus 200 degree. It's very difficult. No atmosphere on top of it. It will be very difficult for you. So even scientifically, it is common sense. I should go means I should go in a body which is comfortable for that atmosphere. Number one. Another time they asked Srila Prabhupada in the airport. You see, these are all words of wisdom. They say, Swamiji, because America was very proud that time. Just like you get certificate, we went to the moon. So anybody they used to ask, what do you speak about moon landing? They're little more because just like cricket match में कोई country जीत जाती है 10 दिन तक चलता रहता है उसके ऊपर discussion. Actually, it doesn't give any satisfaction. Even if they went to moon, there is no satisfaction. You're bored after that. What is that? Went, okay. What I have to do with it? Next day movement, but they're talking about that only and drinking that only. So they asked, Swamiji, what do you have to say? Because Prabhupada was the personality of interest. By God's grace, he had 100 centers in no time, 5,000 full-time workers. What has not happened in the history did it. And not ordinary just collecting people. They have to get up morning, they have to do sadhana. This is miracle actually. Krishna Shakti Vina na hoye parivartana. To give somebody Krishna, it is not easy. So many propaganda you can do, you cannot give God to anybody. Correct? People do so many things. You have one person in this religion, you convert to another religion. He was atheist, he remained atheist. What is the use? To give somebody God, Krishna as a person, whom he surrenders, that is the magic. Even one time you do that, that's magic. That is the Bhagavatam, therefore, collects that instance. When Narad Muni met Mrigari and he converted him, made him a devotee, that became an instance to be written in Bhagavatam, and 2 chapters are dedicated to that. Correct? And he made millions of people devotees of Krishna, and 10,000 people came to offer life. It is not easy. This is something which is very pleasing. At least Bhagwat Gita says, such a person become very dear to Krishna. Nata tasman manushya shu kashid me priya kritama. So when you look at Prabhupada, you can definitely look in the way he is very dear to Krishna. What he did is so dear to Krishna. So anyway, he became recognized also. By Krishna he is recognized. If you do such a work, definitely you will be recognized by Krishna. True? But even society recognized because the scale the movement took. So we are not after social recognition. We want to be recognized by Krishna. But sometimes it does happen, we get recognized by society also. So people were very interested. So they came to Prabhupada. They landed in America. So devotees made a huge event. They were so happy. Acharyas come back. And the press went to Prabhupada. So, Swamiji, what do you have to say about moon landing? So Prabhupada said, you want me to flatter you or you want to know the truth? You have to have courage to speak this statement. Correct? Can you speak this statement? The whole wave is like, everybody, America did it, America did it. And Armstrong is going every part of the world, is getting worshipped. Kya karke? वहाँ से एक पत्थर लेके आए. What do you do with that stone? India में कोई कमी है, पत्थर देते नहीं पड़े हैं actually. So they asked Prabhupada. So Prabhupada said, do you want to know the truth or you want me to flatter you? Because they were just drinking the flattery. We did it. So he said, tell the truth. Thoda jameen mein laye, Acharya. Simply waste of time and money. He said, why you say like that? We are curious know what is going on there. Prabhupada said, curious like a child. Like a child is also curious, no? He was a bacha, idhar baita hai, but he wants to go and see what is the point. Simply is curious. You really have to have deep realization to stand against the whole whirlwind. I don't think any disciple, because all disciples are American, will be with him on that. Okay? Then you have to have realization. When whole wind is going against, you say, no, this is not important to do in human form of life. The important thing in human form of life is to do what Krishna is saying. He is the representative of Krishna. Mamupetya. Krishna says, come back to me. Brahma, 2 shlokas is repeated. Previous shloka he also said. What is the previous shloka? Mamupetya punarjanma. Napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhi paramam gataha. Krishna is saying, who has achieved Param Siddhi, he will not come to this world. Why? This world is Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. It is temporary place of misery. Now what Krishna is saying in this shloka? Brahma Bhuvana Loka. Wherever you go, there are 14 planet system. They say only on earth there is life. They can speak so many things. Prabhupada says, goat what it doesn't eat, madman what it doesn't speak. Correct? Bakri kya nahi khati, pagal kya nahi bolta. So they say there is no life. No, we don't understand, Baba. First, define life, no first. That is write a dictionary, life undefined. When you cannot even define life, how do you say there is no life on Jupiter or there is no... First you define, no? Many people say there is no God. You catch them. Can we define God first? वो तो मालूम नहीं है God का definition क्या है? There is no God. ऐसे मूर्ख. So similarly, there is no life on, say, Jupiter. Can you define what is life? That they don't know. The life is consciousness. Life doesn't mean matter. And consciousness can go anywhere. That's what Gita says, sarvagataha, sarvaga. It goes anywhere. It can go anywhere. It can even go to sun. Sun cannot burn it. It's a totally mistaken idea. And then, so we see on, Prabhupada says, why don't you look at common sense? On earth we have seen. What are we seeing on earth? We see there is a life on land. We see there is life on water. We see there is life on air. Even you go deep inside water, they are sending submarines. They are seeing life there. There are living entities which are adapted to that heavy pressure. Dikh raha nahi dikh raha? We are surprised actually. We go even in an area, volcanic area, which we think high temperature, they find bacteria which are adapted to that high temperature. Everywhere they see living entities are adapted. Prabhupada says, therefore, which one day they will agree, every place in the universe is congested with the living entities. What it is? Congested. We are seeing on earth. Even you go on the beach, you just take some sand out, below you see so many worms coming out. True, we see or not? Everywhere we are seeing living entities, koi ginti nahi hai, like atom, they are unlimited. Spirit souls, the spiritons or spirit souls is unlimited like atoms. Like material atom, there are spiritual atoms. They are everywhere. Mamai vamsha jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana mana shashtani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. And they are struggling in the material existence everywhere. So they are everywhere. So therefore, we should not be so much excited. Imagine there is a news, one Indian has gone on Mars. For 1 month, nobody will sleep, I think. Correct? It will be like, kya bole? You know, an Acharya is saying, waste of time. It's not easy. You know, when you are following Acharya, you should, and you see, when he is, that asked many times Prabhupada, how do you speak with such faith? Prabhupada said, I'm only repeating Krishna's words. That's all. And we see Krishna, what he's saying? Brahma bhuvana loka punaravartino arjuna mamupetya. Krishna is saying, don't waste your time rotating around the universe. Don't waste your time. Morning we discussed the shloka. What is it? Parabhavastava bodha jatam yavanna jigyasa. No. What is the shloka? Wherever you go. So anyway, this shloka says that Brahma, don't endeavor for anything else. So anyway, Yasya heto prayatet kovida nalabhyate yad brahmatam upariyadaha. Tasyeva heto prayatet kovida. Those are intelligent people. Don't endeavor in the material direction. Nalabhyate yad brahmatam upariyada. Endeavor for that which is not available in this whole universe. What is that? Krishna. Therefore, we had gone to college. I was telling this point. If suppose we have some desires, I'll satisfy all your desires. Suppose you have rich power. Still one thing will remain. Great pain of separation from Krishna, which you're not aware, which is there in the subconscious level. Everybody is in a great pain of separation from Krishna. And Krishna is also in that pain of separation from his devotees. Therefore, Krishna is saying here, come back. Mam upetya. Come back, please. Correct? Krishna is also just like sometimes it happens at home. Now, children are not at home. Suppose you have very nice dish you make at home. Will you feel or not? Wish the children were there. They would also enjoy it. You feel or not before you're eating? Or when you eat something very nice, you feel. Common sense, no? Everybody feels. I wish the children were there. They would also enjoy. Same thing Krishna is feeling as the supreme spiritual, supreme father of all the living entities. He is so much fun he's having with his devotees there. Mother Yashoda is there. All top devotees are there. It's so much he's enjoying. Where are those idiots? Therefore, he said, go. He keeps sending his devotees. Go bring them some. And they come and they're not interested. So many times they come, they instruct us. Very simple instruction. Therefore, Prabhupada says, we should all be serious about this. This is not an armchair philosophy. We have to be serious about this business. We have to do something to eat and live. That's fine. Tasyev heto prayateta kovida. Please endeavor in this direction to go back to Krishna's lotus feet. And Krishna is personally coming and inviting. It is not that it will be effort for Krishna. Saying, please come back home. Therefore, Prabhupada, you see, how many times he says, go back to home? At least 1,000 times. In one book itself. You take Bhagwat Gita, type on Veda base, home. How many times Krishna Prabhupada says, go back home. Please go back home, back to Godhead. One place I have seen Prabhupada saying 3 times in one line. Please go back home, back to Godhead. He magazine he wrote, back to Godhead. Correct. Now any doubt, what is he asking everybody to do? Isn't the mission very clear? Go back home, back to Godhead. Magazine name was Back to Godhead, which is started in India before even ISKCON started. So that we should also be therefore so clear. Unless you are very clear on the goal you want to achieve, your life is messed up. Even psychologists agree to the first thing you have to identify goal. But their goal are all stupid material goals. They write big books. Have a goal. Because without goal, people simply sleep. They are called motivation speakers. There were some Indian people are also there like Deepak Chopra and all. They charge in crores. Big corporates, they go, Google, Facebook, they pay in crores. They speak some nonsense. But here, none of them will repeat Krishna, what Krishna is saying. Krishna is giving a goal of life. This goal of life will make everything so harmonious. Other goals, there is a fight. You have a goal, you want to become President of America. Nowadays, I feel surprised as a common man. They go for election. First thing they need is strategist who just plan, play, and they make you the Prime Minister. You know that? In India itself, there was one strategist which for BJP, when they went majority, they had a strategist. Same strategist went for Bihar, he made them win the election. It was not expected. Similarly, in America also, they are having strategists. They are very clever people who can plan, manipulate everything. So this word is like that. But here, Krishna is saying, you are planning, strategizing, and to achieve so many and therefore there is fight. One person wants to be president, other person also wants to be president, and they have a very bitter fight. But to achieve Krishna's planet, there is no fight. You can also go, I can also go, everybody can go. It's not that one goes, vacancy is over. No, everybody can go there. Therefore, Krishna is not asking something like that. Why don't have a goal like that in which there is no fight? Everybody can get it. But when you try to give something material, then there is fight. Because you want to be the most powerful man on earth. I also want to be. He also wants to be. There is fight. But when you want to become servant of Krishna, there is no fight. Anybody can become servant of Krishna. So therefore Krishna is saying, Brahma Bhuvana Loka. Throughout the universe you can go. Punaravartin Arjuna, you have to come back. Anywhere you go, you have to take again birth. It is not going to solve your problem. Mam upetya. You have a problem, therefore you want to travel, no? Why do you want to travel other part of the universe? They are saying on earth now, pollution is so much that nobody can live, therefore within 100 years. Now, is this a practical proposal? By 100 years, the population will be 15 billion human beings only. Can you transport to another planet? What are you talking? Talk some logistics, no? They say, no, we should be practical. 15 billion human beings. And what about other species? They say there are more ants than us. How many you will take? What are they talking? A practical proposal. Why don't we live in such a way that we can continue to live? Isn't that practical? That it is not possible. That Kalidas ka story, no, same branch is breaking where he is sitting. We are so blind. So our problem is actually we are not ready to accept Krishna's advice. Krishna is saying, yes, we should get out of this place. Don't settle down in this world. But what is he asking? Come back to the spiritual world. Mam upetya, please come back. But we are ready for anything excepting without. We are ready for any solution. Somebody wrote to me, did you read that book? Somebody read. Why should I read that book or that? But there are so many books people are writing on advice on life. And people read them like, they buy the like novels and read. But nobody is interested to read Bhagwat Gita. It's out of fashion. You're a very foolish fellow if you're reading Gita. You tell, there's so many people write books about life. And you say, did you read that book? Did you read that book? So much nonsense they write and people pay money to read. And we say, Bhagwat Gita, please read. They're not interested to read. So Krishna is giving, people do not want to accept Krishna's advice. But here Krishna's advice is there. It is for us to take or leave it. What is the advice? Mahamupetya. Come back to Krishna's lotus feet. So Krishna is inviting here. Just like we have Janmashtami, go to invite, please come, Janmashtami function is there. Krishna is inviting, please come back. I am ready. It's not that वहाँ जाओगे कृष्णा बोलेंगे क्यों आ गए. कभी होता ना किसी का बड़ा घर होता है, invite करता है क्या? He doesn't. Nobody invites. He will put a security guard at the gate. He will not allow. He will enjoy alone. So Krishna is not doing like that. He, in the spiritual world, he wants to enjoy with us. He wants to share with us his opulence, and is unlimitedly opulent. He is saying, please come. So Krishna's invitation is there. You want to go, it's choice. Just like we go house to house, we say, please come, Janmashtami function is there. 100 people you go, one will come. Because he has better things to do. The same way, Krishna is personally come down from the spiritual world. Arjuna is only a dummy. Through Arjuna, Krishna is instructed in this word. And what is Krishna asking? Please come back to the spiritual world. But we are not interested. Why? We have better things to do. Srila Prabhupada ki. Bhagwat Gita ki.